What is good, guys? Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be discussing a very desired topic: how to become a full-time online coach. So before I get into this, I want to talk about why I feel like I have the credentials to talk about this. So I've been a full-time online coach for over 3 years now. I've doubled my previous income and I've seen progressions in this journey in every single way. I started out with mainly lifestyle clients looking to achieve basic goals like losing a little bit of body fat, gaining a bit of muscle. And as time's gone on, we've started to move into what I like to call competitive lifestyle. This includes people trying to get in really good shape before, such as photo shoots, or even people taking it to the next level and competing in bodybuilding shows. So initially I want to talk about my journey and what I've done firsthand to go from being employed elsewhere to a full-time online coach. So in the past, I've had multiple jobs. From the age of around 16 to 19, I was working in retail, and then I actually did carpentry, kitchen fitting for a couple of years, and also worked on the railway. I actually did a personal training course around 17, 18, which included a level 2 fitness instructor and level 3 personal trainer. I knew that having a job inside fitness was the goal in the future, and this was before online coaching was really a thing. So I was doing coaching on the side of carpentry for around a year. I did see some progressions made forward, but nothing drastic. During this time, COVID actually came along and my work in carpentry was starting to slow down. I actually had some friends that worked on the railway, which would continue working through COVID. So I started working on the railway full time. And as you guys can imagine, coaching started to go downhill. It was COVID, there's restrictions, gyms were open, people feeling less motivated. It wasn't a good time for my side hustle. Nevertheless, I adapted to everything I could. I asked people to buy bands and I'd tailor programs for whatever they could do from home. I also offered more discounts to make it actually feasible and realistic. After working on the railway for the entire COVID period, I managed to save up a lot of money. I was working nearly every day and I wasn't spending a penny. For this scenario happening, it put me in the best position to move forward with coaching. From all the money that I saved during this time, I wanted to put into coaching in order to give me a head start to move forward with a career I actually wanted to do. I spent around £6,000 building a gym at my home where I could personal train clients. The reason for this is I didn't want to pay extortionate rent in a gym, and I looked at the long-term growth a home gym could have of one initial outcost and the rest being pure profit. Alongside this, COVID was coming to an end and the restrictions were coming to an end. I knew this is going to be a time where people are going to be desperate. People have not exercised for a while, their mental well-being wasn't amazing, so people were going to be looking for coaching, looking for guidance, and the demand was going to be high. At this exact time, I left the railway to pursue a full-time career in fitness. I was fortunate enough to have a private gym, a baseline of experience of coaching already, and enough savings to live off a poor income for enough time to at least give it a good go. Fast forward 3 years later, I'm earning more than double I was on the railway, living a flexible and freedom life, and truly feeling fulfilled and loving the job I do. So now you understand my journey, I want to talk to you about exactly what I would be doing if I wanted to get into the online coaching game now. Number one would be educate yourself. Make sure you truly know what you're doing and you know how to help people with the basics. This doesn't mean you need to know absolutely everything. You need to be a super nerd of all the science, but make sure you know the basics. Invest in your education, whether that's signing up for online courses or whether that's investing in a coach. The more you know and understand about the process, the more appealing and the better results you're going to get. Paying money for a coach on an online course is an investment, it is not a cost. To this day, I'm still spending thousands yearly to continue progressing me in that manner. Before you set out to coach people, I do highly recommend you being coached yourself. The reason for this is simply understanding the coaching systems. There's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes than just a transformation. How do clients communicate with you? How do you send them their nutrition plan? How do you send them their training plans? How do they check in? How do you adjust things for the client accordingly? Every client is different and every client needs to be dealt with differently. One client you might need to take a softer approach with, and one client you may need to take a firmer approach with. In online coaching, there truly is not one fits all. It's very individual, people's bodies are very different, people's needs and wants are also different. So if you haven't gone on some coaching yourself or under some journey yourself, it's going to be very, very hard to do that. The service and process you give those clients is probably going to be pretty poor if you haven't been coached yourself. When I first started coaching, I coached for free. People saw the results I was getting, people saw the passion I had for the gym and wanted to be involved. I didn't want to take people's money. If I could help someone in something positive like that, I wanted to be involved. So before I ever even put a penny or asked for a penny from anyone, I had over 10 good transformations that I put out to showcase I knew what I was doing. On top of this, I already invested some of my money into some cool things which showed I was serious about what I was doing. I got a logo built for myself from an artist who drew it and someone who put a physical logo together. I was already investing in the future because I knew it was something I wanted to do. I wasn't just getting into this game to earn a quick quid, and that is super important. The most important factor is you're doing it for the right reason. Too many people want to get into online coaching because they see it as easy money. You're wrong. If you do online coaching properly, it will consume your life. There is no real days off. You have clients contacting you whether you're on holiday, whether it's the weekend, whether it's early morning or late evening. If you do this properly, it will not be easy. Think about this for 1 second. Say you have 30 clients and each client sends you just a 2-minute voice note. That's 1 hour of listening to your clients and you haven't done anything yet. Think if you're scaling that up to 50, 60 and people are sending you longer voice notes. Think how much time things can really take when you add check-ins on top of that, content, your own training and normal daily life. If this was so easy, everyone would do it. Realise this is like any other job, it is going to be demanding. But it is going to be so fulfilling. There is no better feeling than doing a job you love, that you have passion for, and seeking the benefits from it. Whether that's financial freedom, more freedom in your day-to-day life, or just general positives. If you genuinely care and have a passion for helping people and coaching people and getting results, it will showcase. People will see what you're about and want to be involved in it. If all you care about is money, then people will also see that, and naturally it will not progress as much. Be in this game for the right reasons, not for a quick quid, and you're more than likely going to see the progress forward. I truly believe that. The last take home I want to give to you guys is 2 points. Walk the walk and give value. The second point of giving value, people don't just want to know about your journey and what you've done. People want to understand the ins and outs on what you do and why, and what you can offer for clients and why. If you talk about a client transformation, talk about the barriers they have and what you did to overcome them and show the outcome, that is value and that is giving something for free. If you can find your target audience's problems and talk about what you do to overcome them, that is free value. They can relate with it and they respect that. If they go away and apply that and see some progress, they'll want to invest in you because they know you know what you're talking about and they can't even imagine how much progress they'd make if they was on board with you. Stop always talking about yourself and start talking about the process and start helping others with their problems. Final, most important factor is walk the walk. If you haven't walked the walk, I do believe it's going to be quite hard to sell the dream because you haven't done it before. This is not going to be the case in all circumstances, but I do believe it stands true in a lot. If you've never been lean, people probably aren't going to listen to you about getting lean. If you've never pushed an off-season phase and seen the struggles behind the scene and overcoming the obstacles of higher food, lower food, excess cardio, overcoming hunger, overcoming family issues due to these plans, those plans. If you haven't done it for yourself, it's going to be very hard for other people to listen. For me personally, I'll never ask a client to do something I haven't done. An hour's cardio a day for a competition prep, I've done it. 5,000 calories a day in the off season, I've done it. There is no better proof in the pudding than walking the walk yourself. When clients know you've done it, they know you've been through and overcome all the obstacles that come with that. That makes you relatable and makes them comfortable to know you can get them to that goal also. So as a summary for this video, I want to quickly revisit the main points. Number 1, educate yourself. Make sure you know what you're doing and you can help others. Number 2, be coached or have been coached before. Understand the coaching process and how each client will vary in your communication. Number 3, do it for free, gain experience of coaching, and build some transformations to build your portfolio. Number 4, walk the walk and give value. Walk the walk to showcase you know what you're doing and give value to help people with their problems and how you overcome them. Number 5, and most important, do it for the right reasons and not just for a quick quid. If you do it for the right reasons, like passion, then people are going to see that and naturally want to be part of it. Thanks for listening to the end. I hope these points genuinely help. It's what has allowed me to get to where I am now. And if I can assist others to do that also, that's going to be amazing. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.